Chia seeds are becoming a popular health food trend, but what are they and how can you benefit from them? Well, Dr. Wayne Coates is an expert. In fact, he has written 2 books about chia, and he is here to tell us everything we want to know about this seed. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure to talk about chia with you today.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. How many times have you heard our intern walking around here saying chia?
It is the same seed.
Okay.
That's the funny part of it. It's a totally different use, obviously. The chia that we have and what we're working with, it is a food, and it's been classified as a food. So that's the good point of it, is it's not a supplement, so there's no limitations on how much you can eat.
Okay, well, Gardenia and myself, we're excited to hear about this because, like you said, you started seeing the commercials, but it really is something that can help us. So let's start. There's 3 different types of chia seeds.
Right, and what it really is that this is what we call the white. There's a little bit of black seeds in there. This is the black with a few white, and this is a milled form of it. In other words, it's ground, it's mechanically opened. In terms of composition, there's really no difference at all. You can eat all of them, and one of the things I tell parents, if your children don't like seeds for some reason, the milled is easier to put in their food and they can eat it. So that's really the difference. None.
Well, where do we find chia seeds, the white and the black?
Well, they're available in a number of places. These are our particular sample. AZ Chia is a company my wife and I have here in Arizona, and we sell on the internet primarily. So that's what it is. All 3 forms are sold there, and you can order online.
Okay, I guess my question was more, do they grow in the wild? Are they found in the desert?
Yeah, actually, this chia is native to South Mexico and Guatemala is where it's from. So it has to be grown south. We cannot grow it in the U.S. at this point in time.
Okay.
And so it was one of the main foods of the Aztecs. It was number 3 on their list, corn, beans, and chia, and then amaranth was after that. They knew about the value of the food. They used it as medicines. They fed it. Their warriors, for example, carried it on their runs or their campaigns, and they say they can get by with just eating chia and carry a pouch of it. So that's another thing in the running community today. A lot of runners are finding this, that it's adding sustained energy later in the marathons and some of these things.
So what are, I know you talked about that as being a health benefit, but tell me about some of the other health benefits of chia.
Well, really, if you look at what chia is, the highest plant source of omega-3s. It is a great source of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber, and antioxidants. In addition, it's a great source of protein. Wheat's about 14%. This is over 20% protein. So it's really those 4 components.
Is there a difference between the white and the black as far as the health benefits?
Not really. The black has a little more antioxidant, as any dark fruit would have more antioxidants.
Okay,
Blueberries.
good to know.
Okay, but really that's the only difference. And there isn't compositionally enough to worry about, okay?
So when you talk about sort of hiding the chia for the kids, does it have a taste to it? What's it going to taste like?
No, actually it has very minimal taste. Some people say a nutty sesame type flavor. Really, you can add it to anything and it is not going to change the flavor. That's the other beauty of it.
Right.
So the only thing with hiding it on the kids is if they don't like seeds. Like my wife and I, one way we like to eat it is sprinkle the seeds on the salad at night, like you would sunflower, sesame or something. You can do that. You can mix it in yogurts. You put it in any liquid, juice, smoothies. Yes, the biggest issue, because it's hydrophilic, it absorbs a lot of liquid, that you tend to have to add a little more liquid.
Right, it can turn into a paste.
Exactly, and you have to spoon it rather than drink it. But that's some comments that some customers have said.
Well, you can add it to your food, you said, but you can also buy it in bar form, which usually means chocolate.
Yeah, well, and there is a little bit of chocolate on the bottom of these bars, and we actually have 3 flavors. There's the cranberry, there's the apricot, and there's the nut and seed, and we've had fabulous reviews with this. Very, very tasty bars. So.
All right, can I taste one here?
Sure, certainly.
All right, this one looks like a little chocolate. Is that chocolate?
That is the chocolate apricot.
It's good. I don't taste chia.
Well, you can't. That's the beauty of it.
Because you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I think another great thing is, a lot of people are on the go and they want to add a little bit of healthy something to the food they're eating out at restaurants and stuff. and that's what this is.
Yeah, these are our, we call them Chia to-go packs, and what you do, throw them in your pocket or purse, and if you were going to have salad at lunch, for example, you just tear the pack open and sprinkle it on your salad, and that will give you essentially your omega-3s for the day. And
what is the recommended for the day of omega-3s?
It's about, in terms of how much chia, it'd be about 15 grams, which is what this is.
Okay.
There isn't a set number that has been established in hard numbers for omega-3s. The problem is we aren't getting enough omega-3s, and that's why this is so important, that we need to encourage people to increase their omega-3s.
Right.
And this is great for vegans, of course.
And if we can find a way to cheat, you know, just to grab a packet of that or throw it in your oatmeal or whatever, it's going to do the trick.
Yes, and that's it. Add it to anything. You can eat it any way you want, and you're really not going to change the flavor.
Add it to chocolate.
Yeah, you can add it to chocolate.
That's a great idea.
Ice cream. We've had a customer actually sprinkle it on their ice cream and eat it.
If it works, right?
If it works, it works.
All right, Wayne, thank you so much. We're going to have all of the information on AZ Chia, which is your company,
right.
And the chia seeds, and where you can purchase Wayne's book on SonoranLiving.com.